The Alliance for the National Transformation Party, which is a people-centered, value-based party that believes in constitutionalization of the political processes as a key of unlocking democracy in Uganda, today has carried out a press at its headquarters with some of the former high-ranking officials in the government of Uganda to address the ongoing situations politically, economically and socially.
Demands an urgent reflection. We find ourselves in an unprecedented government mess, failed service delivery, and institutions are not performing their mandate effectively, especially where agencies of coercion are used to create fear. The human rights situation is concerning, and many Ugandans are still missing and unaccounted for. The climate of fear in the country is so pervasive, and people have been forced to withdraw into themselves and not to express their grievances.
We have read the statement, you have heard it. I want to tell you people listening to me that every Ugandan, every sensible Ugandan, maybe except those who are robbing, and their eyes are closed, but every Ugandan knows what we are talking about. The pain, the suffering, the situation that we all know. And for me, my appeal is, please, Ugandans, don't just look at parties, don't criticize parties, no. Let's say Uganda is our country. Where is it going?
While addressing the press, the former leaders revealed that the political parties have been targeted so that they become weak and fail to recognize internally. And the current attacks on opposition parties are geared to creating an impression that there are no alternative to current regime. They added that every citizen has a right to create or form their own party.
The issue is how each group or each formation has its own means, the way it thinks this country can be redeemed because of the underlying forces, the political situation in the country. I'll give a simple example. If you have a rat in the sitting room, me, I can say, no, let's use a rat poison. Another one will say, no, let's use a mouse trap. Another one will say, let's call for a stick, and all of us are targeting and doing what? At killing this invader who has come in the sitting room. So there is no big problem about formation of political parties.
In 1986, the first thing President Museveni does when he captures the power is to ban political parties. These ones you are asking us now, why are you forming? This is their history. The first thing Museveni does is to ban political parties in 1986. We even go further on in the constitution to constitutionalize what we call the movement system, which the courts said is a one-party system.
On the issues of the electronic forms, which were not budgeted in the Ministry of Finance, which claimed that there is no funds and had affected the elections for the LC1, that senior citizens have appealed to the parliament to find money to invest in them in order to have the smooth elections come 2026.
And then you would look at the ink on the ballot paper. Electoral Commission normally uses big, but these people who messed up the ballot papers were using nice, and the ink is different. So ask the chief magistrate, look at these ballot papers. This ink is not like this one. Someone must have broken into this ballot box after elections. So they can't do such a thing when there is electoral reforms. They can't detain me at a roadblock when I'm going to the talent center when there are reforms. So the issue is when the situation is unclear, what Museveni calls fishing in troubled waters, they will continue fishing and catching fish in that troubled water. So,
on the continued ongoing issues of bribery, corruption in the parliament amongst the ministers, and the allegations on the Speaker of Parliament about the land grabbing, this is what they commented.
I wouldn't very much want to go very much jump into that because what I know, the little I've gathered, is not conclusive. The exhibition has said there are bad things happening. The Speaker has said there are rumors. So until Parliament itself puts in place a mechanism, it will be difficult for us to start commenting when we are not well versed with what the truth is.
Ugandans have been urged to press seriously for the country such that it doesn't experience the worst, given that the regime has become oblivious of the suffering confronting the nation. Story compiled by Rita Nandera. Ategeka Brinko for Church of Uganda Family TV, News at 8.